Highway rides are funny. Everyone loves to start one, but not everyone loves to finish one, especially after 300 kilometers with your back tight, wrist tingling, and your engine sounding like it's giving up on life. That's exactly where my head was last weekend. We just wrapped up a 280-kilometer loop from Madurai to Tirunelveli and back. I was on my Hunter, Chris was on his Interceptor, and by the time we reached the last toll booth, both of us looked like we'd aged 5 years. I remember muttering, "Bro, we need a bike that actually likes the highway, not one that survives it." That's when he says, "Wait for the Bear." The Bear 650, Royal Enfield's big long-legged twin, supposed to cruise at 120 all day without melting your thighs or rattling your fillings. Bold claim, right? But honestly, the idea stuck. Because that's the real test. Not 0 to 100, not peak BHP, just this. Can it do 120 for 300 kilometers without trying to kill you? So I sat down that evening, sore as hell, and started thinking, what actually makes a bike cruise at 120? Not hit it, hold it. First thing, engine feel. That 648cc twin on the Interceptor already sits comfy at 5000 rpm in 6th. So the Bear, with longer gearing, wind protection and a more upright stance, it'll settle into that speed without breaking a sweat. And look, we know it's not liquid-cooled, but that RE air oil setup, it's proven. Chris has done Chennai to Pondi non-stop mid-summer and the motor never flinched. As long as the airflow is steady and you're not riding like a maniac, the Bear should hold its temp. No fade, no heat soaking into your thighs. That's what I want from a highway machine. Not drama, just quiet competence. One hand on the throttle, spine relaxed, bike humming like it belongs in that lane. So here's the thing. When you're 200 kilometers in, your bike stops being a machine. It becomes your mood. And if it's buzzing, burning, or begging for a break, you feel it in your bones. But if the Bear 650 gives me a soft seat, neutral posture, smooth pull at 120, and a tank that runs 400 plus kilometers, then that 300-kilometer ride isn't endurance. It's just breakfast. You won't be fighting the wind or nursing your throttle. You'll just ride. And when you stop, it won't be because the bike needs fuel. It'll be because you want chai. That's what makes a real touring machine. And I think the Bear's finally the RE that gets it.